So it's Wednesday, November 29th, 2023, and I just finished drinking my Amare Happy Juice. Since drinking it, I feel wide awake, I feel full of motivation, I feel full of determination, and I have just the right amount of energy. Amare Happy Juice is just absolutely incredible, and it is 3 supplements that you mix together in water, and it's for balancing out the serotonin and dopamine in your gut. If you balance out the serotonin and dopamine in your gut, you're going to balance it out in your brain as well, which is extremely beneficial for any and every mental health condition out there, because generally the cause of it is too little dopamine, too much serotonin, or too little serotonin. So if you're balancing that out, it's going to be extremely beneficial to you if you have any type of mental health condition. For anybody that's interested in trying Amare Happy Juice, you can get it from amareglobal.com. That's AMAREGLOBAL.com. And I will post a link to the website below the video so you can check that out if you're interested. As far as my life goes, I do still have anhedonia, and I'm still being patient with it. And I just know that it's going to go away with time as I continue to drink the Amare Happy Juice. I also wanted to tell you guys a couple really neat things that happened in my life over the past 2 or 3 weeks. The first one is I found a cricket in the house 3 times in 3 days. The first day I found one in the tub when I went to have a shower. So I put it outside, and then the next day I found one squished between the screen of my laptop and the keyboard. Luckily, the only thing squished was its legs, so the poor thing was still living. And there was another place I found one, I can't remember where it was, but the person I live with found one in the sink the first day we seen it. She found one in the sink, and then the next day she found one in her slipper. So I went ahead and looked up the spiritual meaning behind finding a cricket. And I'm going to read that to you guys because it's actually pretty interesting. And I believe that things like that happen in life always have a spiritual meaning behind them. So anytime something like that happens to me, I go and look up the spiritual meaning. Here's an article on the spiritual meanings of seeing a cricket, and it's from thespiritualmeans.com. It can mean good luck or fortune, happiness or good news, a new child, take the initiative, don't conform to please others, stay grounded, get in touch with your spiritual side, or take a leap of faith. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is over the past month I've been seeing hearts literally everywhere. I remember the first time I seen it, what happened was I went to wash my face and I got a little water spot on my shirt, and for some reason it formed into the shape of a heart, which I did actually do a video on, so some of you guys have seen that. I thought that was pretty neat and I really wanted to share it with you. But that's not the only time that it's happened. There was that, and then the other night I was eating a lemon tart and I looked at it and I just happened to look down and there was a crumb on it and it was in the shape of a heart. And then last night I was eating a lemon tart again and I looked down and the crust of it for some reason had the shape of a heart on it. And then last night I went to wash my face and I got water droplets on my shirt again, and I looked down when I was finished and there wasn't only one, but there was 3 different water spots, and all 3 different water spots looked like a heart. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. And the night before that, the strangest thing happened. It was really warm, so I was sweating, and I was sitting down and I got up. I know this is going to sound kind of gross, but I got up and there was a sweat stain underneath me. And I looked down and I was like, wow, it's in the shape of a heart. And it was so strange because I got up and I left the room for a minute. And then I came back and I looked down again and it was gone. Like it had vanished. But I actually took a picture of it so that I have proof that it happened. And I'm glad I took that picture because, like I said, it vanished on me. Like it just dried up immediately. It was the weirdest thing ever, but it was so neat. Now I'm going to read you guys the spiritual meaning of seeing hearts everywhere. So here's the article that I found. It says 10 spiritual reasons you keep seeing hearts everywhere. 1, you are going through a spiritual awakening. 2, you're attracting love into your life. 3, someone is watching over you, like a guardian angel or something like that. 4, you need more love and care. 5, you're going through a breakup and it stings. It's definitely not that one for me. 6, you've got a crush on someone. 7, seeing hearts reminds you that there's light at the end of the tunnel. 8, it's time to take some risks and put yourself out there. 9, you have a new love or relationship in your life. And 10, marriage is on its way to you. This article is from nomadoctors.com. I'm going to show you guys a picture of my lemon tart that I had last night and the heart in it because I want to see if you guys can find it. And I'm going to show you a picture of the sweat stain as well that formed into a heart because I like to have proof about things like this. It's just so neat and I have to share it with you guys. I also want to share with you the picture of the 3 water stains on my shirt last night that formed into a heart because I took a picture of that as well. I like to have proof of everything. So here is one of the water stains that was on my shirt last night. That was on the side of my shirt, right by the seam, and you can tell that it looks like a heart. Here's the 2 other stains I found on my shirt last night, and once again, they kind of look like hearts. And here is the lemon tart that I had, and I know it's a little blurry, but there is a heart on the crust of it. And here's the sweat stain that formed where I was sitting and vanished into thin air when I left the room for a minute and came back. But isn't it neat? As far as the job search goes, I am still looking, but I have faith that I'll find one in the very near future. And there's one other thing I've been noticing lately too, is that for some reason I went from having like 50 or more hairs fall out of my head when I get in the shower to only 1 or 2 hairs falling out now. So I don't know what happened, but I'm happy about it because I'm not losing as much hair anymore. I don't know if it's from drinking Amare Happy Juice, but whatever's going on, I'm definitely not complaining about it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.